girl, Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today I figured we try out two different serums, if you will. So this is the liquid powder from Versali, and this is the E.L.F oil control pore minimizing serum. So they usually call their things that they do for Versali serums, like they have a blurring serum that's supposed to be similar to the Skin Tune Blur. So I figured we try out both of these today. I also have some more E.L.F stuff to try out, so I'm trying to decide if I should just combine both of these and do it that way, because I figured maybe I don't need a separate battle of love for this, and then go ahead and do the E.L.F thing too. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and put the E.L.F, what is this stuff, the Camo CC cream to the test along in this video as well. I got the shade Deep 510C, because when I tried to match it to my foundation shade, like they said they didn't have a match, and I wasn't about to order the 500 warm because that thing looked so gray. This one I felt like I could at least tweak and work with a little bit. Like the other one, child, I was like, who the hell? No, just no. So we're gonna start this disaster of a train wreck momentarily. But so far, I'm just gonna start off with this. I used to have the foundation to the It foundation. I was gonna try to compare both of them, but I forgot I gave it with one of my family members in hopes that it would work for them, because it sure as hell didn't work for me. It looked a mess. But I'm gonna start off with this one, since I already did a review comparing this one to another one. I've compared it to the Neutrogena one, if I remember correctly. Get my little palette here, because I need a mirror. I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow reviews right this second. I'm hungry, so I want to go pick up my food. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, hook that up. So I was thinking about ordering through DoorDash. I don't ever order through DoorDash, but one of my friends is doing it right now, so I figured maybe if I did, it'd be helpful to him. So I think I might go ahead and do it instead of going to the restaurant myself like I normally would. So this is gonna be the E.L.F side, and then this is gonna be the Versali side. So let's get our Versali together. Let me read what it says to do again, just to make sure we do it the right way. It says, shake well, apply over entire face or to oily areas. Massage into skin until fully absorbed. So I'm just, this is an oily place on my face. And guess I'm using this like primer, which I don't know if it's such a good idea, but that's what we're doing today. So I had to put it in other places too that I wouldn't normally put it, just because, you know, put primer all over my face, so I feel like I should put this shit all over my face. So I use 4 drops here, so I'm gonna use 4 drops on the other side as well. And just halfway go up the nose here. To me, that's always the difficult part, like cutting down the middle of your face because of the way your nose sits. The whole situation. And to make sure it absorbs, so I'm trying to massage it in and make sure it absorbs. Y'all, feel like my skin has been doing like 1,000,000 times better than it used to, I swear. But I did film my skincare favorites for you all to see. So that should be coming up. Matter of fact, I think the video comes up Monday. Okay, so I can definitely feel like the powdery texture of it now that I have wiped it into my face and has absorbed and whatnot. So let's read this one. It says, after your toner, apply a pea-sized amount to your face. Focus on the areas that are prone to becoming oily or have enlarged pores. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put, they said in the areas where it has enlarged pores or prone to get oily. So we're just putting pea-sized amount. And I told you I was going to put the same amount, so we put 4 little drops, just like on the other side. Let's go ahead and start rubbing it in. The other one has pink clay in it, from what I remember just reading off it now. I didn't save the box, so I can't tell exactly. This one feels more like an oily substance than that one. So this isn't going to turn from liquid to powder like the liquid powder from Versali, but I'm hoping they can, at the end, they both control oil pretty well. But this will be my first time trying the foundation, so I'll probably try it again tomorrow with just this one, since I know how the Versali one works as far as controlling oil, since I've worn it, I think, like 3 or 4 times. And this will be only my first time wearing this one. So I'll try it tomorrow with the foundation. I think I'm going to try it with the Pretty Fresh foundation and see how it goes with that. But yeah, so hold on. It's feeling, well, no, it feels like it still has a little bit of texture. I was about to say it feels a little powdery, but since I use the same hand, it probably is just from this side. So this is what we look like. I feel like it doesn't, I'm not really seeing too big a difference other than this side looks more mattified and this one just looks like skin. So this one is definitely giving off the powder situation like it's saying, because I can see like the powdery flake situation over here. And this one, I don't feel like it's minimizing pores any. Like I feel like I still see my pores, and I pressed it in like I did on the other side as you all saw. So far it's just not really living up to too much of anything. Let me see if I can find a concealer in here, because matter of fact, no, we're not gonna conceal. We just gonna, because y'all know I normally conceal the sides of my face to look at all these dark spots and whatnot, but we're gonna leave it like this because everybody doesn't have to do that, and we want to see how well the coverage is gonna go. So let's get into the actual foundation. So this retails for $14. It just hit Ulta's website this morning and already ran out of shades, like the one I was telling y'all about, the 500. They don't have it on there at all. It's sold out. The only thing I don't like is they don't have all the shades on it. So they have 15 of the 20 shades that come out. So they skipped. They don't even have this shade I have right here, the 510. They went ahead and skipped to like what is it, 540. So it's like if you're any of the shades in between 510 and 540, you're just asked out. You have to buy it on Ulta's website. I mean, you have to buy it on E.L.F's website. Now, I bought this a little while ago. This one is, sorry, let me tell you what it is. It's cool with peach undertones, which I thought was weird, but when I did the shade match thing, this is the one that came up. So I was like, okay. I thought the 500W was going to come up, but it did not. And I'm kind of glad it didn't, because when I clicked on it, it looked really gray and disrespectful. And I was like, yeah, this is about to be a fucking disaster. Overall, I just feel like this is about to be a fucking disaster. But let's read what it has to say. Get your basic foundation. This color correcting cream is the only product you need to achieve a natural looking complexion, but with full coverage. A multitasking dream cream infused with collagen, peptides, and niacinamide, known to plump, hydrate, and smooth the appearance of your skin while protecting with SPF 30. The directions: apply 1 to 2 pumps of the CC cream to clean skin using our E.L.F complexion dual brush to achieve an airbrush finish. Wear as a moisturizer and full coverage foundation depending on your needs. Well, my needs is a full coverage foundation, so y'all talking about this other stuff you talking about is not. Okay, so let's bump it out on my hand and see what the color finna look like. Like, again, y'all, I just see this being a train wreck. Okay, so the color isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I feel like it matches my body a little bit better than like the warm one was going to, and so far it's not looking gray, so I'm liking that. I forgot to bring a brush over here, so hold please. I just grabbed my Andrea Renee and Peach and Pearl collection brush for us to go ahead and put this on the face. So let's go ahead and put it on the face. Now, normally y'all know I conceal before, and I got their new little Flawless Fusion concealer pen, but and then I have their latest Camo concealer, because you know, so this is a Camo product. I figured we could use that. So I'm gonna start off with this one underneath the eyes, just so we can get an idea of what the coverage is gonna look like. I hope it doesn't take 15 minutes to sit here and pump it before it finally comes out. Okay, so I guess it's finally coming out. I see a little bit, but and that's like all, like literally, y'all, that's all that came out. So I gotta, that's why I hate products like this, because it's like it takes forever for it to pump out. And y'all see, like, I'm clicking and look. Hopefully something finally comes out. Like, I told y'all this was going to be a fucking disaster. Okay, it took long enough, but I feel like, oh God, y'all see it literally just went like in my eye. I hope I don't go blind off this fucking concealer. Okay, finally a decent amount of products coming out, but it took long enough. Like, y'all saw we sat there for a good, like, 2-3 minutes just pumping and pumping and nothing was happening. That's what she said. Ha! Okay, I'm done. But let me go ahead and get the spreading this out. So, this is what the color looks like. I feel like it's a decent color for, you know, highlighting underneath the eyes, but I don't know if it's necessarily good for, you know. I didn't bring a brush in here for that either, so I'm going to just take one of these eyeshadow brushes and just spread it out. Y'all, I just remembered I didn't bring the sponge in here. Like, what was I doing with life, y'all? What was I doing? I don't know. And see, this blends out to nothing, as you can see, with the brush. So, I mean, it's fine for what I'm doing it for now. Like, if you like light to no coverage, I feel like it'll work for you, but this hair is not working for me at all. Like, this is just, it's a no. It's already a no. It's no. And this product still hasn't dried on my hand completely yet, so I guess that's good. Let me go ahead and get a sponge to try to fix whatever this is. I think I also grab a few things that I had forgot to grab because I forgot I usually do my face on camera as far as like all the stuff goes. So I got this little cute little ColourPop sponge. I thought it was going to be way bigger than what it is, so I was like, we can just blend the concealer underneath the eyes with this because it is not, as far as I'm going to be good for anything else. Look how fucking small this is, like. And mind you, of course, y'all know that it's smaller in the box when I first got it. So I took it out the box. I was like, where's the rest of the sponge? I want to know. Okay, so I'm going to do the first part with the sponge just because I want to make sure I get all this foundation I pumped off my hand. So let's see how this goes as far as color. I bought this color based upon Too Much Mouth too because I saw this is the color she got. And I know she's a little bit darker than I am, but oh Lord, y'all, look at the gray. We just started and look at the gray. Jesus. Okay, yeah. So I'm not liking this sponge situation at all. Let's just go ahead and pump out a full and mark it on my face like I normally would. But yeah, I feel like it's about to be a disaster. And I don't even know if I want to do a weird test, y'all. Because I actually have to go places and pick up things. Like I got to go get gas. I want to go get my lunch. Because it's like, I think 10 something in the morning. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to go out in public looking like this, honey. Honey, no. Ooh, child. Mess. Let's go ahead and blend out with Andrea's brush here. And hopefully I'll like a little bit better. Because, honey. No. Hopefully I can fix it with some powder and some other stuff. Now, mind you, we've already used like one pump. But with a sponge, it didn't do anything. Like the sponge literally soaked up all of that one pump. So as far as I'm concerned, like, to me, for someone with my skin type, you probably gotta use like 2 or 3 pumps of this stuff for it to do anything. And then it's only medium coverage, so I got a feeling I'm still gonna have to like spot conceal if I actually want to use this like as a foundation for me, because as color correcting is cute now, but it's still not doing what you know what I'm saying? What I need to do. It's not doing it at all. In my personal opinion, it is not cutting it. Like, look at this. What is this? Yeah, no. I figured it was going to be just like what it is. Terrible. But since it's affordable and times are hard, I was like, I'll try it out for y'all. But I already knew this was not about to be this and all. Hopefully some powders and some other stuff can make it work. But it's like, if you got dry skin and you black, I don't know if I recommend this, because you're not going to necessarily want to put powders on because you have dry skin. And this just, no. I already feel like it's a no for me, dog. Just no. Like, I can still see all my dark spots right here, and I don't feel like it really gave any type of coverage whatsoever. So I guess we'll do another pump, which makes us on like 3 pumps right now. And I don't feel like it's done anything substantial to where they should have got my $14. No, $14 is a lot for concealer, considering, you know, I have concealer that costs $120. I'm sorry, foundation that costs $120, but it's just like, I feel like if L'Oreal can make some stuff work, then, you know, you need to be making stuff work. Plus, again, I don't like the fact that you can't buy all the shades at Ulta. So, because what if I was waiting just to buy this at Ulta and then 500 was gone? So I'm just not supposed to have this foundation? Or I'm supposed to have to wait for E.L.F. to send it because, you know, y'all don't have all the shades on Ulta. Like, I don't like that whole aspect too. Just like when CoverGirl came out with 800 shades, but it's like you only had a certain amount of drugstore, and then of course they didn't have my shade at the drugstore. So it's like you a drugstore brand, but you don't have all the shades at the drugstore. So what is your purpose? I can order other high-end stuff offline too, and it's like the purpose of drugstore is for me to run in the drugstore and get it, not have to fucking wait for you to ship it. Like, if you're gonna be online, I might as well just, you know, buy from all my makeup online and just buy from a high-end brand. Like, I don't really see the purpose. Now, if it's a foreign affordable brand or something, then I get it, like Essence and Catrice. But you can even find Essence at CVS. So it's like, is it really that hard? Essence can find its way all the way from a foreign country over here, but you trying to tell me you can't have the stuff in store? I don't know. So, I mean, the coverage looks nice or whatever. Now that I've built it up, but I had to do like 3 pumps. And usually I only have to do 2 pumps. And then it's still not fully covering everything I wanted to cover. But I'm hoping with concealer and, you know, powder and all that, it'll work. So we're going to take these two. These are the newest one, the hydrating ones. I don't really like this one, but since it's the newest one, I prefer to use the newest one over the older one. So I'm going to take Chestnut. This is Deep Chestnut. We're going to put this underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to highlight the face with Deep Olive. And then I'll do a combination of the two underneath the eyes when we, you know, get there. It's a nice golden shade there. And I'll just highlight the rest of the face with it. I'm wondering how the coverage is going to go with this one. I was thinking maybe I should have used the Camo one because I feel like it has more coverage than this one does. Plus, the colors of this one are off. Like, they don't match the colors of the original one. But if you all saw my video on this, then you already know that. So let's take a sponge and start blending out the concealer. And take little baby sponge. Because that's what I've been using on the concealer for. And I'm filming on my phone today because I was like, my son isn't here with me. So it's like, I didn't want to have a whole bunch of videos out of focus. Like that ColourPop video was out of focus. I mean, honey. I was just both out of focus. And I didn't want it to be like that. So I was like, I'll just film with my phone this week. Only thing that sucks with filming my phone is it takes forever for stuff to upload. So I'm praying I can get this up on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. I also went to go try to find the Fenty powder in store, and they don't have it in store any of the stores that are close to me. So I'm gonna have to order that online, which is fine because I can order it when I order the Natasha Denona lip liner that's coming out tomorrow from Sephora, and then I'll just have, you know, everything at one time. Take this brush and kind of blend out the color. This is my ideal brush, but I ran off and left all the brushes I normally use in the bathroom in a cup because lately I haven't had to do any foundation reviews since Sephora never sent my Hooded Beauty foundation stick like I, you know, planned on reviewing, because I was going to review that with the Patrick Star powder because y'all know I love Patrick's powder, but I ordered that stuff on the 7th of December and it has yet to arrive. And it's about to be December the 27th. So I told her, when I called the Sephora girl, I'm like, if you all don't, you know, have it to me by New Year, I'm gonna call back and then you can refund my money, because I'm like, this is a ridiculous amount of time now. And the funny thing is, like, I ordered some stuff from the sale that they have with the extra 20% off sale, and that stuff is here. But it's like, the thing I ordered from you on the 7th of December has yet to show up. Like, what sense is this making? Like, make it make sense. I ordered this way after that and it has yet to show up. So where the fuck is it? Like, where is it? I just want to know my stuff is. I wouldn't be tripping except for the fact that I ordered something after the fact and that's here, but what I asked you for is still in here. Like, I'm not, okay. So we're going to mix Deep Chestnut and Deep Olive this time. So I'm just going to start with Deep Chestnut right about here. And go across. Now I put Deep Olive toward like the front of the eye. Deep Chestnut down. Get Deep Olive on here. And since I highlight the rest of the face with Deep Olive, I'm going to go ahead and do that on the cheeks as well. Just so it can be nice and even. And I'm praying I don't look crazy when I take my ass to the grocery store and to, where's that place? To pick up my lunch. Because I think I'm going to pick up my lunch last. I think I'm going to call in an order for it. Then pick it up. I usually put my bronzer on there, but I don't think I brought any bronzer in here with me. Let me see. I know some bronzer in this drawer. So, where's my ABH bronzer? Oh, wait, no, I'm holding the bronzer on my hand. My dumbass. So, we're going to take the Sephora one in the shade number 5, Mykonos. Crap, I didn't bring a brush over here. What y'all, what was I thinking? Hold, please. Gotta go find a brush. Okay, so I'm going to just take, matter of fact, no, I'm not going to take it. Hold, please, again. I'm going to take this It Cosmetics one right here. I just use it as a bronzer brush. It's not actually a bronzer brush, but it has a little side on flip. It's basically supposed to be like my Hourglass dupe, because I was like, I wouldn't spend $78 for a brush. Like, that shit was dead. Especially for my Hourglass, who can't make stuff for me unless they feel like it. But then think I'll spend $78 on a brush? Bitch, please. We're not doing it. So sorry now. So I decided I would just go ahead and get this one, because they had, I think, 50% off or something during 21 Days of Beauty. So I was like, that works. So I ordered 2 of them. So just in case I liked it, you know, I had one. And if I didn't, I could always just like put it in a giveaway for you all. And you could try it out and see if you like it. And then you wouldn't have to spend the, you know, expensive ass price on the Hourglass brush. Because I was just like, I refuse. I'm sorry. And look at the Tom Ford powder brush and the La Mer brush. I was just like, I refuse. Well, I mean, Tom Ford bronzer brush. But it's like the Refer brush is supposed to be similar to it. I just want to find one that's similar to the La Mer powder brush. Because I'm like, I'm not paying that. Oh God, y'all, I can see the difference in my face and my neck. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. And I'm not dragging this ugly ass color down my neck. So the track jacket I'm putting on, thank goodness, covers my neck. So I don't have to worry about that. And then they won't be able to see the rest of my body. So thank God. Because honey, I mean, they'll see my arms. But, well, technically they won't. Because, you know, it's wintertime here in Chicago. So this is the perfect time for me testing the foundation like this. Because honey, this is a mess. Okay, so I'm going to blend out the pencil. And then blend it further. Sooner okay, y'all, so this is what we looking like. I feel like I just look great in a mess, but we're gonna keep going because, you know, we ain't even tested it out yet. I haven't even been anywhere yet. I'm gonna go get some gas at the gas station. I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the grocery store or not. Just because I don't know if the grocery store is a busy day after Christmas or not. So we'll see about that. But I know for sure. I'm just checking the Lord Mercier powder and honey. They had a 100-point perk of it. So I was like, I'll try it out now. But I don't know. I just didn't want to pay for it because I was like, I didn't know if I was going to like it well enough or not. And I didn't want to be spending like damn near $40. And then I just thought it was okay. Because if I remember correctly, this stuff is like $39. But I'm just trying to brighten up my face as much as I can since, you know, I feel like this powder is, I feel like this foundation is making me look quite like a gray. But it could be the undertone of the fact that I got a cool one. But I was just thinking it must have been like the, you know, the ABH foundation. Because in that one, I wear a cool shade even though like I have a golden yellow like warm undertone. So I figured they were just trying to do like that. And that's why they matched me to the shade Too Much Mouth Pore. Because I swore she had 510C from her video. Don't quote me though, but I'm liking the fact that it's brightened up the foundation because, honey, at first I was afraid. I was fearing for my life. But this is helping it a whole lot better. And hopefully when I put on my essence powder in a few seconds, it will help like neutral out my face and make it look more like, well, me. Then I'll do the rest of my face off camera. I'll come back with y'all for like highlighter, and then I got a like lip comparison dupe thing I gotta do. So I'll do that as well. And then I will come back and check in with y'all for the end of the night. I usually don't do like midday check-ins. I usually just check in at the end of the night just because I don't like the little holes in this because it's taking forever for me to like powder my face. That is the one complaint I have about this little bitty sample size. Like, I kind of want to just pull the whole cylinder thing out, and then I'll have to worry about it taking forever to powder my face now, because I feel like, y'all, we've been sitting there like 5 minutes, and all I've been doing is like powder my chin and stuff. But that's annoying. If it's annoying me, I feel like it's got to be annoying you too, because you just want to see how the finished makeup look is looking. And I always like to let you all see when I put like powder on how the skin finally looks, and then come back when I finally like truly am done with my bronzer and all that other stuff. So now we're gonna take the loose setting powder from who is this? Essence. Y'all know I'm obsessed with this powder. It is amazing, and I'm hoping it'll save this foundation. Because this powder is wonderful. And they sent me a coupon online for like $5 off their store just for free. And I was like, yes, Lord, come through. So it's like I can get this powder basically for like free and just pay the shipping on it. Because I think their shipping is like $5 or something. And then the powder is like $6. So it's like I'm paying $1 for shipping and getting this powder pretty much for free. A little bit more. Okay, y'all, so I'm like annoyed. My face look way better now that setting powder. Because at first I was like, we on the struggle bus. We need help. We need Jesus. We need everything. Because it was not doing it for me. But now, with all this on, I'm feeling like I like it a little bit better. So I will check back in with y'all when it gets time to use my highlighter. Because I want to use my new Kevin Aquan highlighter palette on camera. So I'll come back and do that. And then I'll do like the lip portion. I'll tell about your battle of the, and then we'll, be done. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so this is going to be the last check-in of the night. I know it's like super early because it's only like 5 o'clock, but you got to think I put this makeup on at like 10 in the morning. And yeah. So anyway, this is what my face is looking like. So I feel like when it comes to this side, we're going to start with the primer, and then we're going to go to the foundation, and then we're going to end on the lips or whatever. So as far as the sides go, I like this side better with the Versailles, what is it, liquid powder, a little bit better than this side, because I feel like it just is holding the oil back a little bit better. And I feel like this side of the face looks more matte than this one does. This looks like a more natural finish, and then this one does. And I feel like it held the oil back a little better on this side than it did on this side. My nose is always oily, so I'm not counting it. I'm just counting like the sides of my face, if you will. And I feel like this side looks better. Now onto this foundation. So this is what we look like. Let me get all close up in your face. I feel like a lot more than I expected came off like in this area around here. But in all fairness, I did like eat twice today. I ate some chicken like right before I came back on for y'all the second time, put on the lip stick again. And I did go out, which I was shocked about because the lipstick didn't really come off that much. It was more like the foundation than anything else. And I don't know if that's why like the nose is going on the way it is. But I mean, it actually looks good once it warms up to your face. I probably won't keep it in my rotation as a normal thing. I feel like it'll be something like I mix in with other stuff, or like just use when I have to film videos and I know I'm not going to go anywhere, because it's just not, to me, it's just not it. It started off great, and then I feel like I had to do a whole bunch of stuff to make it like look the way I want it to look, and still doesn't necessarily look the way I want to look, because on camera I feel like you can still see the grayness going on. I feel like it is like with too much mouth say, it was like you put it on, and then like in some lights it doesn't look gray, and in other lights it does. And it's like I'm not trying to like risk it where it looks gray in certain lights and then it look gray in other lights and all. Anybody got time for all that? I don't have time. I'm sure I got like at least 50 foundations collectively here and at home, so ain't no way in hell I'm about to like do all that just to make this work when I got like at least 10 I can name offhand that like won't do with this is doing. So I mean, like, if you want to try it, I definitely say try it for its price and the fact that it does have SPF in it. Because honestly, all the time, I don't put on SPF. I'm not going to front. So, like, that's useful, I guess, for someone like me who doesn't put it on a regular basis. And you know you're going to have the makeup on all day. And you're supposed to reapply SPF or whatever. But, like, I'm just not finna try to make this work and do all that just to make it look halfway decent like it does now. Plus, I had to warm up my skin for it to look this nice. If you all remember when I first came on camera to do the lip thing or whatever, like, it didn't look this nice. Like, it took all day to make it look this nice and look this warmed up to my skin when I can easily just put something on it automatically go through my skin and make it look better throughout the day. Like, I had to make this work. So I'm not gonna recommend it. The form of it is nice. It looks nice. It's just, it took a long time for it to look this nice, and I ain't got that type of patience. So there you go. Now let's get to the lips. So with the lips, let me come up close. I feel like they look about the same now, but again, I had to reapply it because it's that type of shiny lipstick, and because you have to wear a mask, and then when you eat and everything, you know, just like I do, if it's not like a liquid lipstick that's fun to last for real, it's not gonna stay on. So I mean, I guess it just depends on what your preference is. If you're a Mother Pat fan, and I would say go with that one, but I'm trying to see if both of them over. But if you like more about, you know, saving your coins and your money, then I would say go with the Revlon one. It also depends on what kind of pigmentation you want, because if you all remember, the pigmentation on the Revlon one wasn't nearly as pigmented as the one on the Pat McGrath one. So the Pat McGrath one gives more pigmentation, but it doesn't give as much shine as the Revlon one. So I actually like the Revlon one better just because I feel like it gives me more shine, and I'm not necessarily excited about the opacity. It also makes me think of the Fenty one too, though. So let's swatch the Fenty one against these two, because, you know, they came out with these shiny lipsticks this year as well. So this is what the Fenty one looks like. This is glazed. And then we'll put the Revlon on second, and then I will swatch the Pat McGrath one last because I got to get it out the box. So this is what they look like. See, they're all a little different tone of nude, but they're all like nude at the end of the day. So it's like, I guess it just depends on what your preference is. We can do one against the Fenty one too if you want, because I already did the Maybelline one against the Fenty one. So I figured I would just do the Pat McGrath one against the Revlon one, especially since that's what what do you call it? What Colorful Camille said in particular. So this is Pat McGrath, this is Fenty, and this is Revlon. As you can see, all of them have like a similar effect to them. They're just like different shades, to be perfectly honest. So believe it or not, I've had to pick. I would pick Make Out Break by Fenty. I like this Pat McGrath one okay, and then I would pick the Revlon one I actually have on this side of my face. And those would be like the three I would go with. So those are my thoughts on all of these things. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are dimes, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.